My review this week is going to be the 2020 film, The Old Guard. Now, I finished this. It took me 2 sittings, but the first half of the movie I watched in its entirety, and then I timed it, and then I was like, I'm from here. So basically what happens is there's a group of immortals led by Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Is it Theron or Theron?
Theron, I think.
I like Theron, and I like Charlize Theron. Let me try and say her name. Andromache of Scythia. She's the oldest immortal and the leader of the group. And then there's Matt and anyway, there's a bunch of other fucking people. But they're immortal, so they go around throughout time since they can't fucking die, and they help society through all these world events. You learn this later in the movie. However, like in this moment, like everybody's trying to kill them. And it's cool because it starts off just like the trailer. We saw the trailer where they just shoot them down, and then guess what? Wolverine happens, and all their wounds heal. And then they're like, oh, okay, we're going to get up. And then John Wick happens. Like just mass chaos of shooting and martial arts and
axes.
And axes.
Yeah.
One thing you learn in this movie is the immortals can die, but they don't know when or how. So they're always kind of on edge. They want to die. Well, everybody else besides Andy, which is Charlize Theron. And in doing so, they start telling the back history, the story of like why they can't die, why they're immortal, what they're part of, how they've lived their lives all these hundreds of thousands of millions of years. And then one of her friends was Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just spoil her death?
Yeah.
Or lack thereof death?
Yeah, Quinn. It happened early.
It was a backsplain.
Yeah. Backsplain is fine.
Yeah.
That's not spoiling.
So they were trying to find ways to kill them, which is a pretty cool montage of them trying to kill them. Unlike later in the movie when they're just trying to use them as experiments. But this one, Quinn, they put her in a cast iron like casket with her eyes open and her mouth open, and they literally just dump her in the ocean. This is a woman that cannot die.
Wait, did they force her eyes open and mouth open?
No. They were just open, like in the cast iron suit.
Yeah, she could see out. Which, I mean, if you really think about it, that's kind of nice, right? She can see like sea creatures.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
So maybe she's just Ariel under the sea.
Yeah, trapped though.
Trapped.
Yeah.
But everlasting dying and waking up back up. So she's literally just drowning and then coming back to life for thousands of years. How fucked up is that?
That's very fucked. It's very twisted. Yeah.
And my question is, who the hell can go to the bottom of the sea to retrieve this person?
Another immortal?
I guess you're right, huh?
They can just die the whole time.
They can just dive down, float a little bit, and then go back and then dive some more.
Oh, you put weights on them. It's fine. You just, you die.
And then they cut the weights, and then they float back up.
Exactly.
And like the pressure that collapses your entire body, which is your body would, man, that's a fucking brilliant concept.
Yeah, it is. But the issue though, like why they can't save her though, I watched this movie too, is they didn't know where they dumped her. And so like Charlize Theron's like character is like she's like, I looked for what, years, decades, I forget what she says, but like
hundreds of thousands of billions of years.
She kept on looking, but the ocean's very large, and so she could not find her.
The caveat to that is these immortals keep on connecting with each other. That's how they found this one girl. Mm-hmm. And I think she had a connection with Quinn in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. So, long story boring, I think she's the connection to bring Quinn back. We don't know yet because we don't have a sequel yet.
That's not true. I thought we knew she came back.
Fuck, Peter. That's at the end of the movie.
Oh, shit.
That's like a mid-credit scene.
That's all right. I got spoilers for my movie, too. Okay. So I'm just going to spoil all the movies. But, dude,
you know what? This is a great episode to spoil it. Charlize Theron starts dying as they start using the rest of them as experiments, and then Booker, like her main like right hand man, is in on it, trying to get the pharmaceutical company to capture them so they can try their experiments. Meanwhile, you get this tower heist type of action scene.
You love those.
I know. See, that's why I watched it.
Yeah.
And that's why I finished it.
Okay.
And so you get some action, you get some ethnicity, you get some LGBT. The guys were gay, remember?
Yeah.
And then there's guns, and we don't know if Charlize Theron really dies or not.
No, she lives. Ah, damn it.
We don't know if she's immortal or not.
That's
because what if her battle axe it rejuvenates her power? Because that was a pretty prevalent scene where the guy with the tiny eyes, and he's really annoying to watch on screen.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I thought
Harry Melling.
All I know is that she didn't die. That's all I know.
Yet.
And there is a sequel coming. So there's so much more that I haven't spoiled yet because I haven't seen it.
That's so fucking true.
Yeah.
Apparently this guy's in the Queen's Gambit. So this guy has the closest eyes in Hollywood, and then the girl in Queen's Gambit has the widest eyes in Hollywood. Together, they would make one normal-looking kid.
Balance themselves out, yeah.
Yeah. Long story boring. This story is not long nor boring. It was actually a very eventful movie, and I would highly recommend watching this even if I spoiled the hell out of it. And Peter. There's no time travel.
No. Not per se.
They're very much Wolverine.
Yeah.
Without claws.
I will say so I watched this movie, like I said. And I did like most of it. I felt like it could have been shorter. I felt like it was a little bit too long than what it needed to be. But the action in this film is really good. And the actual overall plot I thought was very entertaining as well, and I liked the concept. And this goes back to my question I had a few episodes back. All right, what movie would you want to see as a series? This is a perfect example.
This is a good series movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This would have been a great one where you can stretch it out, because I felt like they were doing that throughout the movie, and I felt like they could have expanded on a lot of that, and it would have been interesting.
And it's a Netflix movie. Netflix is really good about making series.
Yes.
So this could eventually be a series pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get Charlize Theron, but you might get the other weirdos.
But I mean, as far as I know, they're making a sequel. She's coming back. So I mean, it did well enough that it's warrant that. And it's a cool universe. Cool concept to expand upon, and I'm looking forward to a second one. I hope they can, they get past the, all right, we gotta set this all up and make something that's really fun and action packed. So, yes, lasers, pew pew. Anything else you want to say on that, Ryan?
No, that was a good old. I gave it 1. Toasty!
Be sure to visit bmoviesbeyond.com.